Hey friends, welcome to my page DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Wednesday! I know it seems so weird when we have a day off in the week. I'm like, oh my gosh, it is Wednesday. Tomorrow I set up for my craft show, so I will be doing a project tomorrow, but it'll be a quick one. It has to be a quick one because I have to get out of here at a certain time. Anyways, happy Wednesday. Hope you are having a fantastic day so far. We're gonna do a couple of things, okay? So, I'm not sure if we're going to do all this, but I couldn't find my trees, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember they're in a box, and they're in a box here. So I want to do the cute little picture frame, but I also want to do the trees. So I'm thinking, okay, let's do two different things here. I'm actually thinking of changing it because I just like last second I'm like, oh yeah, I do know where those are. So anyways, let's do this. Let's figure it out. I really want to do the trees, so we'll start with that. But I'd love to do the picture frame also. So maybe we'll go ahead and we'll get that painted so that we can do that too. Whew. These trees are the Chocator ones that just slide together. So they just, yeah, you just slide it together. Yeah, it's really easy. You just have to get it lined up. Yeah, if you get it lined up, then it's fine. I have the color of the month, so we're going to use the color of the month on these. I'm trying to decide. So I really love what they did. Okay, sometimes you just got to go with, okay, this is what they did. So they painted, one of them is painted with the chalk paste, and then one is painted like an off-white and then chalked with the chalk paste. So, and like the opposite ones. So that's what I think I'm going to do. Kind of like that idea. How is everybody? Just go ahead and say hello so I know you're out there. Let me put you down to this project here. Okay, so, because I was thinking the inside of this, maybe we won't do the inside part. We'll just do the frame. Because I'm like, maybe that's too much to do in one day. Let's just kind of play it by ear. Because I think on the inside part, if I do the frame and I do it fallish, I know I'm changing my mind because I was gonna do it one way, and then I'm thinking, what if I chalked it in marmalade? What if I'm like, what if I did this? What if I did that? I'm kind of looking at maybe changing my mind on what I'm gonna do, because I think it would be really pretty to do it in fall colors. I actually do have, I have saffron still. Anyways, let's do the trees first. Okay, so let's work on the trees. This is this month's kit. This is our Chocator kit of the month, and you will get, and it's not broke. They do it that way so that if you want to paint these different colors, you can. Okay, so if you want to paint, if you want to just do it all together, you would just glue it together and the back comes out. Okay, so yeah, and it fits a size A transfer, so you can do whatever you want in there. I was just thinking it would be really cute with this Welcome Great Pumpkin in there. So let's see how our time is. You know how I am. You know how I am. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's just my life lately. All right, so let's focus on the trees first. Let's do that first. Let's focus on the trees. Let's get the trees done first and I've got this transfer out because I think this is really pretty. Now, I'm hoping that I can find vanilla in here. Okay, there it is, vanilla. Vanilla would be really pretty. Maybe I will paint with my chalk paste. Maybe. All right, let me see who's here. You can see all my junk here. Look at that. Look at all my stuff here. My camera is out a little bit. Now let's go in a little bit so you can't see everything. Okay. All right. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, Tara didn't really have any words to say when she printed out all the orders yesterday because even more had come in. It's a little crazy over here. So we will be processing orders for the next 2 weeks from that sale. And then we have our cute little cutie pies from yesterday. And I didn't even post that on the page, and we're getting all the orders. I forgot to post, but that's just my life. That's the way things are rolling over here. Let me get back to, that's not the right one, Darlene. Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay, let me see who's here. Hi, Betty. How are you? Hi, Janine. Hi, Denise. Happy hump day. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Lori. Good morning. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Laura. Okay, guys, let's get started. So we're going to use this transfer on that. And we may change our mind. We might use another one. So we need to paint these. Okay. So I know it's kind of messy to do that, but let's get our board. I think that'll be easier to just use a board and then flip it. Do one side, dry it, flip it. I don't know how many coats it's going to take. I will use the chalk paste so that you guys can see. Okay, let me move the chalk paste for a second. Isn't this gorgeous? It's Vanity. So this is our color of the month. It's kind of like a rose gold color, but it doesn't have gold in it, not really. But I don't think it does. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe once I get it painted, it will look like it's gold. I don't know. In the thing, it doesn't look gold to me. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Carol. We're going to do our trees. I switched. We were going to do something else, and then I found the trees in the, I'm like, oh yeah, they're in that box in front of you. I have a box that has some transfers in it. So yeah, I found it. Okay. I want to do the big one. I think I want to paint that one rose gold. Okay. So let's just paint that. And then this one, I'm going to paint the vanilla. Okay, so we're going to paint directly out of our jars. Oh, guess what? I don't know if this has been open either. Like, there we go. Okay. Oh, you never know what you're going to see when you open up your chalk paste. Okay, this one's vanilla. Vanilla. Okay, so we're going to do our little tree with vanilla. I don't know how many coats it's going to take. It might take a couple. So I'm going to start the vanilla one first because usually white takes a little bit. We might also do it so that it's a little distressed. Okay, so we'll take a look at it. I think it's going to dry fast. I don't usually chalk with my paint with my chalk paste, but I am today because I want these to match. So we're going to be painting our trees. These are the Chalkator trees. Aren't they so cute? Are they still available? Let me look and see if they are. I'm like, are they still out there? Are they still orderable? Sometimes I don't check. They were last week when I was looking at placing another order and didn't do it yet. I think this is actually a pretty good value. I think it's a pretty good value. Ooh, I kind of like it like that, but I'm going to put another coat. Okay, so that's with one coat of chalk paste. All right, so I know with paint it took 3 coats. So, hi Sarah, how are you? Hi Lynn, hi Darlene Bar. We're doing our cute little trees. These are the Chalkator trees. Let me look and see if they are still available. Well, let me see here. Chalkator, where are you? Where's my app? Oh my goodness. Let me look and see for you guys. Log in, Darlene. That always helps. Oh my goodness. My phone doesn't keep me logged in. Yes, they are. Oh, Sarah's looking. I want to see the price. Let me look at the price because I don't remember. Okay, surfaces. They should show up. Should show up right there. Okay, so the trees are available. And for designers, they're only $9 for 2 trees. That's a good price. Retail price is $15. Okay, so for Perks members, that'd be 30% off, so $4.50 off of that. They're $10.50 for Perks member. That's a good deal. I need to get some more. I'm going to add to my cart. I need to get a couple more. That's actually a really good deal. $9 is a good deal because you can sell these for probably, let's see, you can probably at the craft show probably 15 for this and 12. So 27. So you're going to double your money at least. Okay, so let's paint this one with our rose gold, with our Vanity. It kind of, to me, has like a fall color base to it. It's not pinkish. It kind of, to me, has like almost like a rust base, almost. Yeah, I think once we get it on here, we'll really be able to see. Can you see? Can you see? Oh, it's covering pretty good too. It is covering pretty good. So yeah, I like this way of just laying it down on something to paint it, and then we'll flip them. Yeah, I really loved it when I saw Chocatour's trees that they did. I thought those are just gorgeous. I might choose a different transfer for one of these. Oh, maybe we should do the plaid. Let's do plaid. Let's use our monthly kit transfer on the small one because it would fit. Wouldn't that be cute? So do this one. What's this one called? This one is called Mistletoe Pattern. Use this one on the large one, and then let's use this pattern here as I drop part of my thing on this small tree. Let's use this one on the small tree. I think it'd be cute. Or is it too big of a pattern? It's kind of a big pattern for it, huh? It is kind of a big pattern for it. Maybe it'd be better on the big one. Is it repeating? Is this repeating? Maybe it would be better. It's not really repeating. You know what? I might just look over there and see what other patterns do I have. Okay, let's put a second coat on this one. I do want it to be more solid than it is, but we'll probably just put 2 coats. Yep. And then we'll need to dry this in between. I'm sure that it probably is wet. You know how metallic-y colors, they don't dry as fast? Like this chalk paste is dry already. It soaks it right up. It's dry. So thanks for sprinkling, Laura. Hi, Julie. Hi, Carol. Thank you guys for looking. I was able to log in. I actually ordered, I have a couple in my cart. That doesn't mean they're going to stay there. Oh, guess what? I just dipped. Darlene, that's not the right one. I dipped in the wrong thing. Let me get a new paintbrush. I wasn't paying attention. I dipped into the wrong thing. The story of my life. Oh my gosh, guys. You know what? I had my kitchen table was heaping full of boxes that needed to be priced of product. Since the last craft show, the craft show that was at the end of July, first part of August. So it's not even that long ago. A month and a week. I don't know. Is that how long it's been? Anyways, we've been making a lot of product and getting stuff done for this next craft show. So guess what I got to do last night? Guess what I did for like 6 hours, tagging everything. So I have 8 full boxes of product to take that's brand new product. Yeah. So I'm excited. A lot of it is fall stuff. Yep, a lot of it is fall. Okay, so that looks good on that side. We do have to do the other, and then we'll be chalking these. You know what? This looks pretty solid. I actually am not going to put a second coat, but I'm going to dry. When is the new launch? You know what? I don't have an answer for that. It is coming up. I don't have my sheet with all of my dates right in front of me. It's coming up. I think it's coming up next week. So I know it's coming up the middle of this month. I don't think I got chosen because I haven't received any transfers. I was told I was going to, but then I haven't received any transfers. And if they do it like last minute, it's going to be really hard for me to do a video. So if anyone, September 9th. I know it's coming up. Yeah. Thank you, Betty. My sheet is in the other room. September 9th, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say September 9th. Everybody's telling me September 9th. I just don't have my paper here. I actually have a meeting tonight. I'm sure we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about a bunch of other things, ideas and stuff. Okay, like a planning committee meeting. Okay, that is not quite dry. Is this one dry? This one is dry. Okay, so this one is dry. Surprisingly, this one's not, but probably because there were 2 coats. Okay, so I just love these little trees. I just think this is going to be so gorgeous. And I'm thinking maybe I just grab another transfer. I think I have another pattern transfer right over there. But I really love the mistletoe one. I think it's so pretty. Okay. All right, now I can flip it. Now it's done. Now we're cooking with gas. These did bow a little bit. So they're thin. All right, so they are a thin, so I'm using vanilla to do this one. They are a thin MDF, and it did bow. Just letting you know, these are 16th inch. So 16th inch is going to bow when it gets wet like that. So maybe now I'm doing the other side. It'll bow back down. maybe it will. Maybe it will just go right back down. Yeah, these are lightweight too. So if you have to ship anything, you can make these and ship these to someone for a gift, and it won't cost as much. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I saw it. There's something posted. I saw it yesterday. All the dates are posted for things coming up, meetings and leadership meetings. Yeah, a lot of stuff posted. Full calendar coming up. Yep. And things can change. So just because when we were at convention, they gave us the dates, but depending on sometimes there could be delays in shipping. So dates can change because of that. So it's not always set in stone. It can be slid forward or backwards as they see fit. Okay, there's that one. Now, my paper's is like, it's just going to go in the trash. Okay, rose gold over here, which is not. It's vanity. That's the name of it, is vanity. But it kind of looks like the rose gold, but not as rosy. It has more of a fallish hint to it. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's going to be so pretty on the trees. Can't wait to get them done. We probably won't have time to do the frame. Sorry. We'll do the frame another day. Maybe we'll do the frame tomorrow. And I can just base coat it. I do have to have a quick project for tomorrow because I do have to go set up my craft show. I have to tow my trailer over there. It takes me forever to do my booth. I miss the days when I would take both of my daughter-in-laws and we would knock it out in 3 hours at the most. We'd get her done by the time that they had to leave and go pick up kids from school, because used to be they both had to pick up kids early because the kids were younger. Now my daughter-in-law Taylor moved away several years ago now. She's in Arizona. But Tara, her kiddos are getting older and are both in high school, 2 different high schools, because her daughter wanted to be over in another high school, West Hills, so that she could be with her friends and also be in the cheerleading program over there. So she preferred that. So that's where she's at, which is only another 5 minutes away. It's not that far. So, okay. That looks really good. These look good. It's a little transparent. I think I kind of like it like that. I think I do. Okay, this one I need to do, but let's dry it because it's not all the way dry. You're not getting notifications. Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised. Did you say that or mention that there's going to be a sneak peek for the holiday? There will be a sneak peek probably on Monday. I didn't mention it, but I know that there is. It's let me see if I can find it really quick here on. I have to switch to my page, not my business page. Let me look and see. I know they posted it. Let me get the dates for you. Let me see, where's my, okay. I am not finding that page. Why am I not finding that page? Emerging Leaders. There we go. I think that's where they posted it. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We have. All right. So Monday, holiday collection inside scoop. Okay. Tuesday, holiday collection launch. All right. Wednesday, emerging leaders. Okay. On the 17th, oh, Couturier Connection, okay. On the 22nd is the Peanuts Holiday Collection. I'm going to screenshot all of this so that I have it on my phone. Launch. Okay, so Peanuts Holiday Scoop is on the 22nd, sorry. On the 23rd is the Peanuts Holiday Launch. Okay, I have it all right here. Okay, and then Debbie's Inside Scoop is on the 30th, on September 30th. So I'm going to say November 1st is probably her release. Okay, so there we go. There's all we needed to know. Sometimes I just have to go to the right page. I knew I saw it on my leadership chat. So let's go back. Where am I? Who am I? There's my thing. Okay. All right. Oh, this is dry now. See, sometimes you just have to take a second. Okay, so that's all of the stuff. So Monday we'll get a sneak peek of the holiday collection. I wonder what they're going to have. I don't even know. I don't even have a clue. Holiday collection. So holiday transfers. I wonder if there'll be Thanksgiving in there. That would be nice. I would love to have some Thanksgiving transfers. Wouldn't that be fun? And then on the 22nd, we'll have Peanuts release for the sneak peek. And then on the 23rd, we will have the Peanuts collection. So who knows? I still might be selected. Who knows? You never know. Oh my goodness. Usually they'll tell us, hey, we dropped it in the mail. Be on the lookout. It's coming your way. I haven't heard that yet. So usually we have a heads up. Okay, so painting the trees. I could have done these ahead of time, but I really wanted you to see how it works. I don't usually paint with my chalk paste, but I want these to match. So I want the colors that I'm chalking and base coating all to match. So that's why, because I don't like to waste my chalk paste. I'm thinking, you know, chalk paste is expensive compared to a 99-cent jar of paint. That's why I primarily just paint with my acrylic paint. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we're almost good to go. I think we're good to go. Let's dry this. Let's dry it. I am not saving my paintbrushes. When I paint with chalk paste, they go in the trash. Okay, let's move this. We're going to dry completely. Hi, Carrie. How are you? How are you doing? Sometimes you have to unfollow and then follow again. Yeah, sometimes. I think you're right. I think Facebook does that sometimes. They just quit showing you things. They quit giving you notifications. Yep. It's just the way that it is. There's really nothing we can do. The only thing that you can do is to sign up for my texting, and then you know that I'm going to go live. Oops. I hit it. And I did get the dogs to the groomer in time, and I did get my room back there cleaned up so that when Tara walked in, it wasn't a disaster, because I wanted to be able to do that yesterday. Oh my gosh. When it's a weekend, I don't worry about cleaning up stuff. There's always stuff all over the place, you know, piles of things that need to be moved so I can work on other projects. I always have some type of a pile that I'm moving. Okay, so let's see. There's some on the edge. I'm not going to paint the edges. I'm just going to leave them. But this one just feels a little bit damp still. This little tree. This little tree is about dry. Okay, so we're going to chalk. We're going to chalk these guys, I think. Let me look at my other transfers over here really quick. See if I want to change my mind on doing both of them the same. Let me see what I have. It's just available right here. Kind of like this one. I kind of like this. I'm going to do this one. Let's do this one. I kind of like this one. I'm kind of liking this one. So do I have to do it like this though? Or can I do it sideways? I guess I can do it sideways. Okay, so this one is called Damask pattern. Okay, let's get our trees off of here. That's our first step. Our first step is to get our trees off of here, and then we can chalk them. Okay, so I've painted both sides. Now, double check, because when I just peeled that up, it just took off a tiny bit. So I'm just going to touch it up. Just going to touch that up where it messed it up. So we'll chalk that 1 second. Okay, because my tape is brand new. Oh, same thing there. See? Same thing there. So I have all these colors out over here because we were going to do another project. But I'll just leave those out there. Maybe we'll do that project tomorrow. See? Darlene. Yeah, the tape pulled up some of the chalk paste. All right, because it was brand new tape yesterday. Okay, let me move this. We'll do that one last. We'll do the large trees first. Okay, let me move this. Hi Pam, how are you? You're hanging in there. Surgery is tomorrow. Oh my goodness, Carrie. We will be praying for you. Hope everything goes well with that. Not a fun thing. Okay, these guys are just going to hang up at the top. Okay, so first things first, we're going to do this. I think if we do it like this, maybe it'll cover the whole thing. Okay. This is our pattern. Let's take a look at it, see if we can cover the whole thing. Oh my goodness, guys. I love this transfer. We're going to chalk it with our vanilla. Oh yeah, it's going to cover it. Okay, so we'll do one side, we'll flip it. We'll have to dry it, of course. And then flip it and do the other side. I think we're not going to have to wash it in between. I think if we do it quickly, we'll be able to do it. Okay, we're going to try. We are going to try. All right, let's cover the whole thing. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. So pretty. Okay, maybe we should just do one and then peel it up and do the other. That way it's not too messy. And I probably should have this underneath, right? I probably should have that underneath so that, yeah. Let me just slide it underneath so that that gets messy and not like it's not already messy. Okay, look how pretty this is. You could do this and do all the leaves green and do the berries red, but we're just doing it as a pattern. We're just doing the whole pattern. So this is vanilla, not chocolate. It's vanilla. This is going to be so pretty, guys. You don't have to do a ton. You can do it, just do one color. I'm kind of feeling... I don't know. I'm feeling like I should have just lifted this and then put this one under it and then use the clean side over here to do the other side. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this up and just use this side twice, then flip the transfer around after I dry these and use the other side. I think that's what I actually need to do. Okay. I'm going to get this all smoothed out, if that makes sense. That way it's nice and fresh and both sides should be equal, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, so let me do this. Let me pull this one out so that I can get it ready to go again. Okay, so does that make sense what I'm going to do? Okay, I'm going to lay this back down. Okay, let's get this one out and then we'll put the other one down. Look at how pretty. Oh my goodness, guys. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, I say. Look at how pretty that is. I love it. I love it. Someone's going to love these trees. Hopefully they'll buy both. Okay, it's starting to fold on itself. I'm just going to set that up there. I'm going to grab this other tree and I'm going to slide it into here Okay, right about there, I think. Okay, and I'm just gonna lay it down. That way I can use the other part of this. I think that's gonna work. I was gonna move it and I can't move it because guess what? It already got some white on it. It's so pretty, you guys. Okay, and then we'll dry it, we'll flip it, we'll do the other side. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. So I don't think we'll have to wash the transfer. That's what I was trying to avoid. Let's not have to wash the transfer. So these are gorgeous. I'll be coming up with other ways to use our monthly transfer. I was going to use it on this smaller tree, but I think it's too big of a pattern. Kind of do. It would be cute on the pumpkins. I have a bunch of the pumpkins left still, so we could do that. We could use it on the pumpkins. I could paint those ahead of time. Okay. All right, we're going to pull this out. We're going to dry both of those trees, and then we'll do the other side, and then we'll do the little tree by itself. Pull it carefully, carefully, carefully. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm trying to find a place to set it. All right. Sometimes you need to have a helping hand. Okay, let's get these dry. It won't take that long. We'll dry and then flip it and do the other side. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and they're upside down. Sorry, but that's just the way the pattern was. The other side will be better. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, I say. So it'll dry pretty quickly, but it is on that shimmer. So I'm going to move my transfer a little bit. Just because, yeah. So gorgeous. It's not dry yet. I can tell it's a little damp. If it's a little damp, that means it's not dry yet. So just be patient. If you don't have a heat gun, it's okay. You can use a hairdryer, or you can just walk away to have it be 100% dry. I would say 15 minutes probably on its own for chalk paste, a little bit longer for shimmer. Okay. All right, we're ready to flip it. We're flipping. Let me move this out of the way so it doesn't get anything on it. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this up and I'm gonna slide this in. Oh, guess what? You know what? I do have a problem here. Okay, so I need to pull this all the way off. And I'm gonna make a mess of my table. But here's the thing, is that there's stuff on my backer sheet, and I don't want it to get onto my tree. I'm glad I noticed that. Yep, the backer sheet has stuff on it. So, okay, kind of turn it diagonal. Hello, if your transfer folds on itself, don't panic. Just gently peel it. Okay, yeah, this is the comedy show sometimes. Okay, getting it in place. All right, right there's good. Yeah, it had stuff on the backer. See, the backer has stuff. If I set that tree on there, the back of that tree is going to have stuff all over it. Okay, I'm glad I saw it. It is a comedy show around here almost all the time. I'm always doing something crazy, doing something that's going to make a mess. Messing something up, dropping something. Oh my goodness. Yep. Story of my life. So my granddaughter Kaylin is just like me. Clumsy. Falls. Burns herself. She burned herself. She's burnt herself with her curling iron. I think she's caught up to me. I've had like 3 major burns with my curling iron before. One right in my eyeball. My eyeball actually peeled. It was like instantly blind. So she burned herself on her shoulder. She dropped her curling iron on her shoulder the other day when she was curling her hair. Big old burn on her neck. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be careful. I'm going to set this over here. And then I'm going to make sure that my table is 100% clean. Okay, so I'm moving this over somewhere, moving it out of the way over here. Okay, I can see a little bit of chalk paste right here, so I'm going to clean that up. I don't want to get the back side of it dirty. I know, it's pretty quick. Yeah, it is pretty quick. Okay, so here's the other side. All right, now I bring in my transfer. I don't know which side I just did. This side. Okay. All right. Lay it down. I didn't even smooth it out. I'm gonna chalk on my table. Yeah, it's pretty easy. You could have children do this. You could have a little family gathering, everybody do their trees, whatever color they want to. You could have all your patterns sitting out there for them to choose. You could base coat the trees ahead of time if you wanted to save time. You could base coat them with acrylic paint, have them ready to go, and then bring in the kiddos and make trees. How easy is that? Or your neighbor, have them over for coffee and scones or whatever you have. Coffee and muffins. Yep. Okay. All right. So I just want to be careful not to set this back down. There is chalk paste on my table. Okay. There goes my transfer. I'm going to set that up there. It's safe there. My transfer is trying to fold on itself. I'm just going to pull it apart. It's not a big deal. Okay, I've got my backer sheet that is right over here. And take my backer sheet. I'm going to just set it on it like that. It doesn't have to be even. I'm going to set it by my door. I'm going to clean this up before we do our next one. Okay, so we don't want to get this color on the next one. We're going to dry this. Let's put it together and see what it looks like. Okay. All right, so there we go. All right, let's bring this in. Let's dry this. Let's dry the other one, and we'll put it together. Oh my goodness, guys. It's a story of my life. And I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. I would not. It's really pretty. I love the shimmer. Can't wait to chalk one with that. So that is our new color Vanity. Yep. There is some chalk paste down here. I'll take a Q-tip. I'll get that out like in the little seam area there. All right, right there. And let me just move that. And let me just use that Q-tip and we'll just clean that up. So yeah, I would suggest cleaning that out so that when you're putting it together, it's easy and clean. All right, getting there. Okay. Is it dry? It's dry. Okay. All right, let's, it went out of my page. I hit my phone. There we go. Okay, so easy peasy, line it up. So just line up the slots and slide it together. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it'll store easy for you too. So just slide it all the way down. I think that's it. It kind of rocks. Oh, you know what? Do I not have it all the way? Huh. That's kind of weird. Yeah, maybe it's my surface. Oh, there we go. I just had to fix the leg part. Okay. So yeah, it's done, my tree. So I'll set that one over here. Okay. And then let's do this one. Let's do this one. So I base coated this one with the color that I chalked this one with. Okay. So now we're going to chalk it with our new color, the background color. All right, so I chose this one. Although I keep looking at this pattern. Do you guys think that one's too big? I think it is too big. I think it is too big for that. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're gonna save that for our frame. Okay, this is the damask. All right, it'll work. This one will work. Now you could wash your other transfer and have them be matching if you wanted to. So this is a rather large pattern, but I think it's still going to work. I think it will. Yeah. Okay. But do I need to do it like that? Can I do both of them? Maybe I can. Maybe I can do them both. And I don't know. I don't know if I can do 2 at a time. 2 don't fit on there. Okay, so we're gonna have to do 1 and 1 and 1. We might have to wash it in between. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right. I think this is gonna be pretty. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do, okay, let me put that. There's excess on that squeegee. I don't want to waste that. I try to use everything. I try not to be wasteful. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see how it looks. I'm going to be careful and try not to get it off the sides. I'm going to try to be more careful this time so it's not quite as messy. I can't wait to see this. I think it's going to be so pretty. These are going to look good at my craft show with all my stuff. It would be cute to have like a dozen of these trees, like in a little, on a table. I think it would, but that's just me. I like things like that. I like groupings. I'm excited. I have a lot of my fall stuff. That was my goal, was to get a lot of fall stuff done, because this craft show that's coming up, I sell a ton of fall stuff at, because it is September. Okay, I don't know where my lid is. Oh, guess what? I put the wrong lid. This is actually this lid. Okay, let's peel. Ooh, it's pretty, guys. Look at how pretty that is. I think we're going to be able to do both sides and not have to wash the transfer. Look at how pretty. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. It's very pretty. Okay. All right, let's lay this back down. We just have to lay it down and leave it. So we have to have it, has to be right. Hopefully, hopefully. Has to be right the first time, because picking it up and laying it back down doesn't work, because it already has stuff on it. So you can choose any pattern you have. You could do buffalo plaid. You could do any floral, any Christmas pattern that you have. You could do polka dots. Totally up to you what you choose. I just chose the patterns that were right in front of my face. Right in front of the camera. Okay. I think because this is a shimmer, it's not going to dry quickly on my transfer. I'll be able to dry this. I'll be able to flip over I'll be able to flip this over and do the other side. Okay, so peel it up. Peel, peel, peel. I'm trying to strategically have my hand there. Look at how gorgeous that is. Okay, I'm just going to stick this to the side of my table, and we're going to dry these really quickly. Okay, I really don't have, it doesn't show that I have any on there. Okay, let's dry. I touched the side. Oops. I'm going to move my backer sheet. Let's dry. Do you ever spray seal your pattern? You can if you want to. Yeah. Does the chalk paste stick when you store it away? Yes, it does. It stays. I have some projects that I've had for 7 years since I first started, and the chalk paste stays on there. If you want to seal it, you can. You don't have to, though. If you're putting it outside on your front porch, then you probably should seal it if it gets wet, or if you have somewhere where it's humid, then you probably would want to, but you do not have to seal it. If you do seal it, just use the Krylon clear sealer, and when you're spraying it, just spray it lightly 3 different times, let it dry in between. So, but you do not have to seal it. It is perfect just like that. Okay, I have a tag on this shirt. Do you ever have a tag like right inside? I have this tag on the left side here, and it is bugging me. Oops. Sorry. Work. This work. Oh, guess what? It wasn't all the way dry right there. I just stuck my finger in it, but it didn't mess it up. Let me just dry that corner. Okay. All right, let's do the other side. Let's flip them. Let's flip them and flop them. Okay. All right. Bringing in my transfer. Just going to lay it down. I think it's going to be fine to just do this. I don't think I need to wash it. I'll know in a minute. I'll know in a minute if I should have washed it. I'm going to kind of get my air bubbles out. Actually, there's a lot of chalk paste on the back of this. I may not even need to add more. All right. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. All right. There we are. It's a work email. It's my boss sending me an invoice. Sometimes he's out on the job site and the contractor is out there, or the subcontractor is out there doing work, and they just give him an invoice. He just texts it to me. It works out great because I can send it to my printer right from my text messages. I'm just going to go over this one more time just in case I didn't have enough on there. And then we'll do the other one right away. Okay, so peel it up. Peel that up. Get your fingers somewhere on there that doesn't have chalk paste. Hold it down. I do have chalk paste on my desk, on my surface here. So I'm going to move that. I'm going to bring in a paper towel, clean that so that I don't get it on the pretty side of this. It's already done. Okay, bring this in. So these trees are really a good price, and they're still available. Oops, I did just mess that up. Let me go ahead and give you my link to my Chalk Couture website so that you can go check it out. So let's see. Here is my website. You can just go in there and just look at all the new stuff. Just go to the new section and you'll see all of the brand new stuff. Let me go ahead and get air bubbles out. Okay. So, all right. And there was a lot of chalk paste on the back of that squeegee. Let me just dip it in there. My fingers, I have chalk paste on them. I'm shimmery, and I have both colors on me. What, I just have to get a little messy when I paint or when I chalk. I am just a messy girl. I can't create without getting messy. I don't know it's possible, is it? So if you're wanting to join Perks, it is $20 a month, and then you get $20 in product credit, and then you get 30% off of everything. Okay, I'm trying to pull it and not get my finger on anything that is chalked. Okay. All right. Looking pretty. I do have a little oopsie there. No one's going to know because the pattern, they're going to think it's part of the pattern. I just know because that if I wanted to touch it up, I could. If I wanted to. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to plop it onto my backer sheet. I'm going to kind of straighten it out. I'm going to just send it over to my doorway. Let's dry these. And we're going to get them assembled. So bring it over here. Let's dry them. And let's put them together. And we'll have our two little trees that are going to match. So I could go in and I could fix that. There is a little oopsie, but only I know. Anybody else is going to think it's part of the pattern of the flower. Yeah, do you see it right there? I see it, but it's okay. It's okay. No one else is going to even know because guess what? You're the artist. You create it. You get to make choices on how you do things. And no one else can tell you, oh, it should have been like this. It should have been like that. Okay. I think we're dry. I think, yeah. Okay. You'll know. If it's damp, then it's not dry. Okay. So just slide those together. Looking good still. You could do these rustic, these trees. You could just paint them green and then do some distressing. You could do, there's so many things that you can do. Okay, just slide it together gently. Slide it down all the way. It's a little bit harder with it having chalk paste on it. Okay, and then just fix the top part there. Okay. Don't know why it doesn't want to go down all the way. Why doesn't it want to go down all the way? Yeah, it's not sliding all the way for some reason. Is it me or is it the tree? It might be the tree. It might be the tree doesn't slide all the way. Yep. Okay, my tree's defective. And I can't. Okay, maybe I got it. Nope, it's still, you know what? Let me try it. Oh, I just have to do it really hard. It just doesn't want to go that last little bit. That last little bit is like, there we go. It's because of the chalk paste on it. I'll just keep going. I don't want to break it. Can you imagine? Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're good. Okay. Yep, I'm going to put you up to me so you can see the trees. I just had to really work it. It's because the chalk paste that's in there. Now, if you had waxed your surface, it probably wouldn't be like that. It would slide right in. But I don't like the waxed look on these. Okay, here we go. Here's the trees. Aren't they so cute? They're so pretty. So that is our color of the month. That is our vanity color of the month. If you want the color of the month, what you have to do is you have to place your order and qualify. So for designers, it's $45. For Perks members, it's $75. So you have to place an order of $75 in order to purchase the chalk paste. That's just the way it is. And our chalk paste is going to be on a limited basis now, only available till the 15th. The 15th will be the last day. And it's kind of a trial thing because they just keep making it, and then they get stuck with some. So they're going to make one big batch, and it could sell out before then. So it will be cut off at the 15th, regardless if it's sold out or not. That's just what they're doing. All right, guys, I think it's pretty. I feel like I need to sand the bottom. I feel like maybe it's my surface. It probably will sit better. Yeah, there we go. I just had to have it done right. Okay, guys, I think they're gorgeous. They are really pretty. Give you a closer look. Yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, that was pretty easy. Easy peasy. All right, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll do a short project because I have to go set up the craft show. All right. Have a fantastic day. Love you guys so much. Thanks for your support.